Hello, everybody. This is my first time doing it. Oh, okay, it's going good. Anyways, first time live. We'll see how this goes. It's going to be interesting. That's all I know. So today the GMA Dove Awards have been announced, and I just wanted to go through the nominations, talk about them, and then maybe do a little bit of a rant. I was thinking of doing a normal video of this, but I was like, I'm probably not going to find time to edit it, so I just don't want to. I just thought of doing an IGTV video, but I'm like, no one likes that. It takes forever for me to upload. I was thinking of spamming Instagram stories, like, no. So I'm just going to go ahead and do this. Quick plug. I recently started my music online radio station. So go to radionomy.com/that164radio, and there you can listen to the music I have there. It's really cool, really exciting. I'm super excited about this. So, I mean, it's just a really cool opportunity to get to share the music that I love in a radio type format. So anyways, let's get into some of these nominations and let me get my thoughts. So inspirational film of the year, God's Not Dead. 3. I Can Only Imagine, Paul, Apostle of Christ. Same Kind of Different as Me. Never heard of that. And The Star. I have not seen any. Gonna take a shot to guess that I Can Only Imagine is gonna win. Moving on. Long form video of the year. There's More by Hillsong Worship. Love Is a Name by Jesus Culture. The Garden Tour Live, Carrie Job. Whole Heart, Passion. Country, Roots, and Gospel Favorites, various artists. I have not seen any of these in full. In fact, the only things I've seen in part would be There's More from Hillsong and Whole Heart from Passion. I have no idea what's going to win. Hillsong has a chance just because they're Hillsong. But honestly, from what I remember seeing, like I really liked Passion Setup. Just really like that. Short form video of the year. Love Won't Let Me Down by Hillsong Young and Free. I'll Find You, Lecrae featuring Tori Kelly. Gone by Red. Dive, Social Club Misfits featuring Beam. Blackout by Stephanie Gretzinger. And I Just Need You by Toby Mac. So I've not seen all of Toby Mac's I Just Need You. I have not seen Love Won't Let Me Down by Hillsong Young and Free. I have seen the music videos of the rest. First off, I'll just say Gone by Red is a really disappointing music video. It's just pretty kind of fake, honestly. Like the production, like I can never do that, but it's just not great. It was like a good concept, but it just wasn't pulled off. I'll Find You is beautiful. It's definitely a great music video. Blackout is incredible, but like mystic, so it's just a little weird, so I can't. And the Social Club Misfits video is pretty good as well. That I don't know which one I want. Thing is about the Lecrae music video is that it's a little confusing. If that sounds mean, sorry, but it is a little confusing. I'll just go with Blackout. That's my favorite. I have a feeling that Lecrae or Toby Mac's gonna win though. Recorded Music Packaging of the Year, Resurrection Letters Volume 1 by Andrew Peterson. Bright Ones, that's Bethel Music's kids collective thingy. Where His Light Was, Christine DiMarco. I know that's Bethel. Decade the Halls, Volume 1 by 1050 North, and The Other Side, The Walls Group. My favorite's Andrew Peterson. I have not seen The Walls Group album art, but I don't know. I don't really know what's so special about Bright Ones, though. Decade the Halls is also pretty cool. I don't know. Just Choral Collection of the Year. No idea. Moving on. Youth/Children's Musical of the Year. Don't know. Moving on. Musical of the Year. Don't know. Moving on. Christmas/Special Event Album of the Year. It's Finally Christmas by Casting Crowns. Christmas, live in Phoenix for King Country. The Peace Project, Hillsong Worship. Light of Christmas, Toby Mac. Country Roots and Gospel Favorites Live, various artists. That's Gaither, because the producer Bill Gaither. I've not seen any of this stuff or listened, because I know the For King Country thing was a live video. Oh, I've heard some of the Toby Mac. Okay, good. Okay, the thing is, a little beef right now. What's the year span for the Dove Awards? Because I think the Toby Mac thing was released late 2016. I'm gonna look. Late 2016. I have to look it up. Toby Mac. Because it was a collection, because in 2011 he released Christmas in Diversity, but half the songs were from his dates. So this is kind of like just taking those Toby Mac songs or new ones and things he's done recently. So yeah. Light of Christmas. Let's see when. Seems like we'll see. It was 2000. My mistake. Sorry, Toby Mac. Was released at that time. Moving on. I don't know what's gonna win, and I don't know what's my favorite. Children's Music Album of the Year. Bright Ones. Be Held by Christy Nockels. Kathy Lee Gifford presents The Little Giant. Getty Kids Hymnal for the Cause by the Gettys. Mommy and You by Lifeway. Aww. Bright Ones or Christy Nockels going to win. I have not heard of any of them. Instrumental Album of the Year. I don't know. Worship Album of the Year. Reckless Love by Corey Asbury. There Is More. Love Has a Name by Jesus Culture. Good News by Ren Collective. Bright, Faith, Bold, Future by Vertical Worship. I have heard all of Reckless Love. I have heard all of Ren Collective. I think Ren Collective's a little too long. That's quick thoughts of that one. Is pretty long. I have a feeling Hillsong or Corey Asbury is going to win, though. Spanish Language Album of the Year. No. Urban. Tasha Duany and Travis Green. I'm butchering some of these names. Nicki Minaj collab from the Tasha Cobbs. That could win. Traditional Gospel Album of the Year. Oh, cool. The Brooklyn Tabernacle Choir has an album nominated. Contemporary Gospel Urban Album of the Year. Anthony Brown, Brian Courtney, Jonathan Snoop Dogg, and Ty Tribbett. I've heard some of these names. I've heard a song from Brian Courtney Wilson and Snoop Dogg. And Ty Tribbett. I believe, yeah. Bluegrass, Country, Roots Album of the Year. Bradley Walker, Jason Crabb, Jeff and Sherry Easter, Little Roy, and Lizzie Show. Moving on. Southern, it's not that I don't like these. I just haven't really, and I feel bad because I haven't heard these things, but that's the truth. These things and really like go ahead. I've heard more gospel than my share of Southern country, such whatever. Like I've heard, yeah, I mentioned from the gospel album list. I've heard a couple songs from those. So Ernie has some signature sound, Gaither vocal band, Goodman Revival, Karen Peck, River, Mark Lowry. Those are Southern Gospel Album of the Year nominees. Pop slash contemporary worship. Sorry, whoops. Wonder by Hillsong United by Mandisa. All In by Matthew West. Different by Micah Tyler. Hills and Valleys by Turnwells. I have heard Out of the Dark. It's such a great album. I love it a lot. I have no idea. I have a feeling Turnwells or Hillsong United's probably gonna win. Okay, so let me explain how I'm the winners. Many of these award shows are really just popularity to be honest. I'm not trying to say that to be mean. Like just some of these songs, it's like, okay, how popular are they? Okay, since everyone's heard this, that's what will win. You know, that's kind of how I'm kind of basing what's my favorite. What have I seen? AKA, that's popular, at least for me. That makes sense. So if they are actually rewarding art, I'd see more independent these lists, but I'm not. So who are like 5 popular artists? Like Micah Tyler would be the least, but so I mean, kind of proud of the list, but at the same time, it's like, so it's a little beef of mine, really. Just like they're just regular people. I would nominate some interesting things, honestly, that you wouldn't see on this list, and we're perfect because we're getting to Rock's like contemporary album of the year. This is where things get sad. Everything or Nothing by Carlton, Gone by Redden, Unleashed Beyond by Skillet. How can you have Unleashed Beyond on this list? That's my... Okay. Unleashed was nominated Rock Album of the Year 1 or 2 years ago. I forget when. Probably last year, okay? I get that. But this is a deluxe edition. I know it has a different name. It's a deluxe edition. Be smart. The only reason nominees because it's Skillet. I've not really heard much from Carlton, but I mean, they're one of the closest you're going to get to rock. But then again, there's so many other awesome, great rock artists. Oh, for goodness sakes. I can't remember. What albums did I hear from last year? Oh, my word. I can't remember. Do you know the Red album was incredible? Congrats for getting that. It's a great album. But again, they're nominated because it's Red. I can't remember rock albums I heard from last year. I feel stupid for not knowing. Oh, for goodness sakes. But it's like, be smart. Be smart. And I don't know what the time frame of this, but I mean, what about the Striper album? Yeah, it's not going to get nominated because of the title. I understand, but like, when was the last time Striper got nominated for a Dove Award? You know? It's like very close-minded. Rap / hip hop album of the year. Today We Rebel by KB. Crooked by Propaganda. Into the Night by Social Club Misfits. A little surprised Lecrae didn't make it. I think to some degree they're showing like, okay, it wasn't that great of an album. I tend to slightly disagree with that. I just think the fact that he released so many singles prior to the album's release made it not as good, but that's fine. It kind of shows that they didn't nominate because it was Lecrae. Props. I've not heard Crooked. I heard good things about it. Into the Night is fine. Thing is about that, like, it's kind of felt too much like this is our mission, this is what we do, but not enough of them actually doing it. Rap music in general, it's just a lot of pride that goes into it. So, anyways. So KB gets my vote. Recorded a worship song of the year. Resurrection Power by Chris Tomlin. Reckless Love. So It's United. Who You Say I Am, Hillsong Worship. Trumbull by Mosaic. MSC. Surprisingly, I have not heard of Resurrection Power yet. Because I thought, like, okay, you released that single in January. Like, Chris Tomlin's going to release an album, so it makes sense. More, Toby Mac's more to release an album this year than Chris Tomlin, it seems like. We'll see. So I'll have to give it a listen at some point. I have not heard Tremble by Mosaic. I have been to the church twice, though. That's cool to say. Miraculous Love's going to win, though. Spanish language recorded song of the year. I wish I knew some of these. Urban Worship recorded song of the year. Name of Our God by Tasha Cobbs. Your Great Name by Todd Delaney. You Waited by Travis Green. Have not heard any of those. Feel bad. Traditional gospel recorded song. Stay With Me. Jake Lynn. Marvin Sapp. I Survived That. Ricky Dillard. And Nuji. Nuji. And You Won't Stop, the Walls Group. He Got Up, Vashan Mitchell. Have not heard any of those songs. Probably should. That's probably one thing I should do. Some of these songs that have been nominated, go ahead and listen to. Because, like, I'm one who wants to expand the knowledge of music I listen to, especially with the radio station, trying to, like, mix a bunch of different genres. So this gives me some good suggestions. So, like, I praise the Dove Awards for having some of these categories for, like, gospel and such. But, so, like, obviously some of these people are, like, on labels and such, but gospel is not really something that Christians really get into. When do you ever hear a gospel song on Caleb? Probably never. Okay, so it's good that the GMA does should be recognized a little more. Bluegrass / country / roots record song of the year. I Will Someday by Bradley Walker. Chainbreaker by Gaither Vocal Band. I better listen to that. Jailbreak by Joseph Hendrick. Dinner on the Ground by Little Roy and Lizzie Show. Oh my word. Do you know what my favorite song is? It's Dinner on the Ground by Little Roy and Lizzie Show, featuring the Oak Ridge Boys. Really, that's hilarious. Daddy and Son by the Nelsons. Southern Gospel Record Song of the Year. He Can Take It by Brian Free and Insurance. Clear Skies by Ernie Hess and Signature Sound. Hallelujah Band by Gaither Vocal Band. Watched by the Water. Jason Kraft. Just When You Thought. Joseph Hanner Deck. Next. Sorry, I feel bad. You know, I was thinking I should listen to some of these stuff, like do a little research beforehand. I got so much going on. I will get through these songs, but I better. All My Hope by Crowder. This is pop contemporary recorded song. Oh Lord by Lauren Daigle. That's nominated because it was a single, okay? It released in 2014 was its debut release. Wow. When We Pray by Taryn Wells. I Just Need You by Toby Mac. Old Church Choir by Zach Williams. Old Church Choir has my vote. Toby Mac's probably going to win, though. I don't know. I don't think Taryn Wells is going to win. That's all I know. Rock / contemporary record song of the year. Walking on Water by Need to Breathe. Gone by Red. Brave by Skillet. Brave by Skillet is not a rock song. Gone by Red is on the album. And Walking on Water is, oh my word, not rock. You can't believe how, I'm sorry, I'm so mad right now. You can't believe how mad I was. I did this for an Anchor episode. I was told that Walking on Water by Need to Breathe was a rock song. So I listened to it. I was so expectant. Like, I even heard one person describe it as a progressive rock song. And I got so hyped. And I went to listen to it. I was so disappointed. And I hate it. Oh, my word. Gone by Red is a good song. Brave by Skillet's a good song. I mean, these are great songs, but these are not what I'd consider to nominate for a rock song. Please. Moving on. Rap. Not Today, Satan, KB, and Andy Mineo. War Cry, Social Club, Misfits featuring Turn by Tadashi. Forever by Triple E. Yeah, I heard that. Praying Hands, Ty Brazel featuring. Okay. Props to Ty Brazel getting on here. It's either going to be Satan that's going to win. Not Today, Satan's my pick. War Cry's okay. I heard that 1 or 2 times. It's fine. Forever, I heard once enough to okay. Praying Hands, I've heard that. I heard the early remix. Nothing really special about Ty Brazel. I'm glad he. Producer of the Year, Ed Cash, David Gracia, Tommy Prahan, a team of Jason Ingram and Paul Madbury. I believe that makes up One Sonic Youth Society. And another team, Junior and Natasha Leonard. Can't say. The thing is, one reason why Christian music sounds so similar is the same producers. When you get the same music, it's going to sound the same. So find some new producers, CCM. New Artist of the Year, Corey Asbury. This is his second album, okay? He should not be nominated as new artist. Chiron Hawthorne. Great. That's awesome. Mosaic C. I have to say that. Pat Barrett and Turnwells. I'm a little surprised Turnwells wasn't nominated earlier because he released an EP like 2014 or 15. I forget exactly when. Could be Sexton, but I doubt it. Chiron Hawthorne has my vote. I have no idea who's going to win. I have a feeling it's either going to be Turnwells or Corey Asbury. A little surprised on like some of these. Like Corey and Tarn are not new artists. It's been around. I think House Fires is his church, but like he deserves it. In my opinion, I have not heard his music except the lyrics of Good Good Father. Artist of the Year, Hillsong United, Mercy Me, Need to Breathe, Tasha Cobbs Leonard, Zach Williams. Probably Mercy Me's going to win, but Hillsong United could be second. Honestly, Mercy Me could get my pick, but also Tasha Cobbs. Gospel Artist of the Year, CeCe Winans, Jacqueline Carr, Kirk Franklin, Tasha Cobbs Leonard, and Travis Green. It's either going to be Tasha or Kirk. Southern Gospel Artist of the Year, Bradley Walker, Gaither Vocal Band, Joseph Hendrick, Haberdank, I'm sorry, Karen Peck and New River, Mark Laurie. Have not heard any of their songs from that area. Contemporary Christian art. What was the previous one? Artist of the Year and Contemporary Christian Artist of the Year. Funny they had to specify the Christian. Sorry. For King Country, Mercy Me, Turnwells, Toby Mac, Zach Williams. Let me say I pray Toby Mac doesn't win because he doesn't deserve the nomination over one song. You know what I mean? Nothing really against him. It's just like, why? For King Country, I don't fully get their nomination. I know Mercy Me's album released 2016, but I kind of understand the reason their nomination. So I'd probably go for him or Zach Williams. Wouldn't be against Turnwells winning. Songwriter of the Year non-artist, Brian Fowler, Colby Wedgeworth, Ethan Hulse, Jason Ingram, Jonathan Smith. Again, get new songwriters. Nothing against these people. Lyrics, it's just like, that's another reason why CCM is kind of stuck in a rut. Get the same producers, same lyricists. Duh. And independent artists aren't given time to shine. Songwriter of the Year that's an artist, Lecrae, Matthew West, Turnwells, Toby Mac, Zach Williams. Interesting. That's all I can say, really. Interesting. I'd go for Lecrae. I don't know if he'd win though, but it's worship song of the year. Do It Again. Doesn't give me the artist. Do It, right? Reckless Love, Corey Asbury. He didn't write the song? Oh, he did. Oops. So I, 100 Billion X. Spirit of Living God. Is that the thing that Meredith Andrews? Is that the one she did? I don't know. Tremble, Mosaic. Reckless Love is probably going to win. I think it's Song of the Year category. I think this is pretty interesting. Okay. All My Hope, Crowder. Blessings, Lecrae. Broken Things, Matthew West. Control, Somehow You Want Me, 1050 North. Different, Micah Tyler. Hills and Valleys, Taryn Wells. I Just Need You, Toby Mac. I'll Find You, Lecrae again. Oh Lord, Lauren Daigle. Old Church Choir, Zach Williams. Reckless Love, Corey Asbury. So Will I, Hillsong Worship and United. Unfinished, Mandisa. I'd say the most surprising nomination here is Unfinished by Mandisa. Little surprised about that. A little surprised also that Bleed the Same's not nominated now that I think about it. I'm also surprised Lecrae has 2 songs here. I'm especially surprised that Blessings was nominated. I understand I'll Find You. I don't fully get Blessings. I just feel like the fact that Ty Dolla $ign or the $sign at Ty Dolla was nominated, featured on the song is the reason why he's there. Sorry, why the song's nominated. What's wrong with me? Broken Things is okay. My vote goes for Control, Somehow You Want Me. God, you don't want me. God, you don't need me, but somehow you want me. God, you don't want me, but somehow you need me. That'd be so mean. Yeah. I mean, sometimes I just look at this and I'm like, why is that nominated? So, I mean, let me think. Like, All My Hope, that's fine. Blessings, I don't understand why it's nominated. Broken Things, I get it. It's Matthew West. Control, I get it. Great song. Different, I kind of get it. Hills and Valleys, I get it. Ish. It's not an amazing song, but it's pretty good. I Just Need You. Why? The album's not even out yet. I don't understand some of these nomination people. I'll Find You. I get it. Oh Lord. I don't fully get it. Old Church Choir, Reckless Love. I get it. That one. I have a feeling it's either going to be I'll Find You, Reckless Love, or So Will I. Unfinished. I don't fully get, but Again, I like the Dove Awards. I like seeing who's nominated. I like seeing who wins. It's a lot of fun in my opinion. Now I have another reason to like it because of all these other genres that I'm not fully aware of. The thing is, it just focused too much on labels. Like, why? Like, you never consider an independent artist almost. Like, independent people are almost never considered for these. So because of that, it makes me sad. I just wish that independent artists would be, given the promotion that they deserve. So obviously, like, again, just the fact that most of these are like popular artists, especially the bigger categories. Like, it's just like, you listen to Caleb, you go there, you pick the songs, and you got your nomination. That's kind of how it's kind of created. If somehow someone can prove me wrong, he better do a good job, because it's going to take me a lot to convince me that, that these were the best songs that they could think of. Really, there are so many. I have to go to my blog. I am going to go to my list of favorite songs and albums of 2017. Obviously, I did not hear everything in the world that released in 2017. I think that's one thing I could give props to these like nomination people, is the fact that all that they albums and such that they listen to. So I do know Red was my favorite album of the year. And then Mandisa was number 2. It's loading. It's almost here. Album. So yeah, And then number 3 was From Here to Eternity by Apologetics. Number 4 is Lecrae, All Things Work Together. When you really think about it, like put all the singles together, like it's, as with the album, it's not that bad. Number 5, Apologetics A Break. Number 6, Andy Mineo Wordsplay Present Magic and Bird, which is actually really cool. And there's reasons why I like the Lecrae album a bit better, but I mean, the rap is just lyrically complex. Number 7, Jeremy Camp, The Answer. No, Jeremy Camp. Why? 8, Gabe Miller, Assorted. 9, KB Today, Rebel. 10, Gabi We Belong. 11, Apologetics, Exit Ego Lopa. Number 12, Seagum Regis. Oh, Seagum Regis. That's a... Theocracy needs to be nominated for a double word, okay? That needs to happen one of these days. Oh, my word. Best songs. Number 1, Mercy Me, Even If. That was 2017. Really? Wow. Cool. Why wasn't that nominated? Maybe that was last year. That was last year. Moving on. Number 2, Apologetics, You Give Up on Bad Days. Number 3, Red, Losing Control. That's a heavy song, but I really like it. I might like this was like 8 months ago, so like my opinion has changed slightly since. But you know, I still think my opinion back then was valid. 4, KB featuring Aha Gazelle Monster. Again, Not Today Satan was nominated because it's like one of the most popular songs on there. It's a good song. I don't think it's the best. Will Stevens, History Speaks. Amazing song. Amazing song. Bleed the Same, Mandisa. Carmen Justice, Red, Yellow, Black, and White. Lecrae, I'll Find You. Skillet, Brave. Manifest. Manifest! That's another rock album. I don't think it was that incredible, but Letter Black, Pain. I didn't hear that album. Usuan, Mung Beans and Tofu. That's a good one. Sarah Finnegan, Lift Your Eyes. That's a good one. Hannah Holloway, Rush. And Karis, Until You Move. Okay, Hannah Holloway and Karis released some of the most incredible EPs I've ever heard in my life. My siblings can attest to this. I listened to that Karis EP a lot. It's only 3 songs, but I listened to it a lot. It's one of my favorite releases in the world. It's incredible. Amp, Hail the King, Jeremy Camp, Love So Great. Versus, Freedom. Versus, they need to get nominated. Tarn Wells, Hills and Valleys. Zach Williams, Fear Is a Liar. Gavi, Rock and Roll. That's a good one. David Dunn, I Want to Go Back. That's a good song. Danny, good song. Laura Story featuring Mac Powell, Open Hands. Good song. Seventh Day Slumber. Mercy Meets My Pain. I'm sorry, I'm skimming through. Mercy Meets My Pain, yeah. And I just want to go through the EP. So I had number 1, Carmen Justice Against the Odds. Because like in the end, like I was just enjoying that a lot. There was just so much in there. And plus it's a little longer than Karis, which number 2, Karis' EP, Shattable. But like Carmen Justice was longer, so it was like more to compare with. And so in that respect, short. But then kind of in the end, maybe I put Karis number 1. We'll see. No, we'll see. It's too late. Hannah Holloway, The Giver versus Chapter 1. Good one. Holly Star. When is Holly Star going to get nominated? I don't know if she has, but like, you know. Gay Ride, Sarah Finnegan, Awake the Dawn. Okay, so like, there's some good stuff that just didn't get nominated. What was my... Oh, my number 1 music video is Carmen Justice. Mung Beans and Tofu. All good. Yeah, that's a good one. College Life. I'll Find You, Let It Rain. You can look it up on my website. Just search Christopher164 Best of 2017. Okay, so that's what it was. Lecrae and Tori Kelly was my number 1 collab. I was like, okay, where'd I? Best album art. Went to Gabe Miller, Spaceship Toilet Ride. Matthew West All In. That is actually, I love that one. Mandisa album, Identity, Carmen Justice Against the Odds. Yeah, I covered. I love this. Anyways. Again, a little disappointed. I can't complain much, but I still, they have some of those like unknown genre categories, and I want to go if I can. I just have so much going on. If like God one needs to be a job of mine, or you know, like this content creation, so I could like do this like all day and not worry about schoolwork. That's kind of one thing I need to do schoolwork today. Anyways, that's it. Talked a lot, and I know he did. Just gonna shut it off now. Seems like only one person tuned in. That's fine. This was kind of intended that people can watch this later. I didn't want to edit this later because I felt like that, like, really, this was not something I wanted to labor over. Editing, I might, maybe over the winners, that'd be more worth editing, but kind of done with that. So thank you to the one person who watched it live, and thank you to everyone else who made it this far, even watched part of it. Not a typical video, except the fact that I talked about music. That's typical. Fact is, I didn't edit it. So if any of you all who are like, you work too hard to edit stuff, well, now you know what's like me unedited, and then you'd probably wish that I was edited the whole time. Anyways, thanks for watching. God bless. Have a great day and so on. About the nominations, let me know. I think more independent artists should be nominated. I definitely do think so. That's it for now. Have a great day. God bless.